Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gail Gordon.
Cynthia arrive safely in New York? Will Victoria Carruthers realize that she is the sister-in-law of Roger Gregory, who is really Cynthia's father?
What's happening on Camden Cove? I got stuck on the freeway.
Will Roger Gregory be arrested for embezzlement? Tune in next week for further developments in Camden Cove, the typical American town.
Well, Mr. Camden found out, huh?
Yeah, the rat. And you liked him at first. I told you he had shifty eyes.
Well, you sit closer to the television set than I do.
Yeah. You know, that's really my favorite show. And to think that my favorite character in it lives right here in this building.
Oh, yes, Mr. Vernon does a wonderful job as Roger Gregory.
Oh, he sure does. And am I glad he lives here? You know, every week he tells me ahead of time what's going to happen.
He does?
Yes.
Well, tell me, Lucy, are they going to pick up Roger Gregory? Does he go on trial?
Well, we'll know in a little while. I asked Mr. Vernon to come down for a cup of coffee.
Oh, terrific. I always like to know what's going to happen so I can start worrying early.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that must be him now. Get yourself a cup. Come in, Mr. Gregory. Oh, I mean Mr. Vernon, excuse me.
No need to apologize, my dear. It's a compliment to be so deeply identified with the part one played. Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Vernon. You're certainly doing a marvelous job on that series.
Oh, yes, sir. You are a true artist.
Well, thank you, ladies. I consider this my best characterization since I played the voice of Oink Oink in the Piggy Pete cartoon.
Oh, talk about acting. Well, Mr. Vernon, you're just the greatest, that's
Well,
all.
you're very kind.
No, I mean it. I'd like to see Richard Burton go from playing a pig in a poke to a teller in a bank. Sit down.
Well, tell me, Mr. Vernon, what's going to happen in Camden Cove?
Yeah,
Is Mr.
tell.
Camden going to turn you in? Are you going on trial?
Yeah, tell us.
Yes, I go on trial.
Yeah, well, how does it come out? Are you guilty or not guilty?
The author hasn't come to a decision as yet.
Oh, well, I hope he does soon. The suspense is killing me.
Me too.
Well, that makes three of us.
What do you mean?
Well, Roger Gregory is the best part I ever played. And if the author makes him guilty and sends him to the penitentiary, then I'm out of the series, out of a job, and out of my apartment.
Oh, no!
Oh, that author can't send you to the penitentiary.
Oh, yes, he can.
Well, then millions of people are going to stop watching that show, of which I am one of. Oh, you're such a nice man. He just can't take you off that show.
That's what you think, Lucy. Look at what he did to poor Agnes Forsythe, waitress at the Camden Cove tea room.
That's right. She went out in the kitchen to get some hash, got amnesia, and didn't get back on the show for 3 years.
I think I'd better go.
Oh, so soon, Mr. Vernon?
Oh, I'm afraid I must. Thank you for cheering me up.
Oh, I'm so glad we've been of some help. Now, don't you worry about anything, Mr. Vernon. I'm sure everything's going to be all
I
right.
certainly hope so.
Don't you worry
Good
now.
night, good night.
See you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, that poor man. Gee, believe me, if I had anything to say about it, he wouldn't be found guilty. Come in. Oh, hi, Mr. Mooney.
Good evening.
Working late tonight, Mr. Mooney?
No, just paying a personal visit to my favorite client. Mrs. Carmichael, would you be kind enough to sign this insurance renewal for next year, please?
Am I really your favorite client?
As a matter of fact, no. No, but I had to find a legitimate excuse to get out of the house tonight. I couldn't stand the sight of Mrs. Mooney sitting in front of our television set, sniveling over Camden Cove.
What do you mean by that? It's a wonderful show and very true to life.
Oh, poppycock. will you sign this, please?
Well, now, I just don't know whether I should sign any papers or not after what happened to Victoria Carruthers.
Who is Victoria Carruthers?
Victoria Carruthers is a lovely lady in Camden Cove.
Who's a librarian?
Yes, but really the sister-in-law of Roger Gregory.
Who's actually the father of Cynthia.
Yeah, who is now on a bus not realizing that Victoria Carruthers is the one
That's
who...
the part I missed, Lucy.
She's on a bus. She doesn't realize that Victoria Carruthers is...
Oh, will you please forget that and sign?
All right.
Oh.
She is on a bus. That's the part that you missed when you came.
You
out.
have
Doesn't
signed
realize
this, Victoria Carruthers. Now the whole thing will have to be done over again.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, I tell you and 30 million other weeping women weeping over that silly, silly soap opera. No wonder the author is one of our bank's biggest depositors.
You know the author of Camden Cove?
Oh, yes. All too often I have to pay a business visit to Peter Shannon at his rustic hideaway cabin atop Coldwater Canyon, where he concocts that mushy slop.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, do you know Peter Shannon's telephone number?
Yes, I do.
Oh, could I have it, please?
No, you can't.
Well, I just want to find out something about Camden Cove.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Mr. Shannon likes privacy. If I gave his telephone number to a snoopy busybody like you, he would close his account. And much as I despise his show, I adore his money.
Well, it looks like the suspense goes on for us, Lucy.
Yeah. Well, there must be some way to help poor Mr. Vernon keep his job. This calls for some thought. That's enough thinking. This calls for action. I'm going to go see Peter Shannon.
Peter Shannon?
Yeah. You know, sometimes writers have to be persuaded to do the right thing by their characters.
What do you mean?
Well, a man can be a great writer and still not treat their characters fairly. You know, I've never been too happy with the way Shakespeare handled Romeo and Juliet. I didn't want them to die at the end. Those crazy mixed-up kids, they should have lived happily ever after. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure that Roger Gregory lives happily ever after in Camden Cove.
Hello. Marty? Marty, I told you not to bother me. Yes, I'm almost through. I've only got one more page to write on the trial scene. That's right. Oh, look, Marty, you must leave me alone. I haven't eaten, I haven't slept. I haven't spoken to my wife in 4 days. That shows you how nervous I am. I'm not even married. Who are you?
Hello? Me, gardener sent by Los Angeles Garden Club. Me get little Japanese beetle.
Japanese beetles.
Japanese beetles very bad, much more bad than beetles from England.
Go away. Do it someplace else. I'm busy.
Socially, cannot go to last bug bite dust. Go ahead, you like story.
Right, Stolly. Oh, you mean right story?
That's what I say, right story.
Say, how did you know I was a lighter? I mean a writer.
Simple deduction typewriter, not for washing dishes.
Now, you go do your work and let me do mine, huh?
Socially.
Whoever it is, the answer is no. Oh, hello, pussycat. I didn't recognize recognize your voice. How are you, dear? Yes, of course, I know I promised you. Yes, you're going to be on my TV show. Of course, dear. I wrote you a beautiful part. You're going to be on the jury. That's right, Pussycat. I'm finishing the scene now. Goodbye. I'll talk to you later, Pussycat. Now. Would you mind not peeking over my shoulder?
Oh, me no peeking. Find Brock Widow spider on paper.
It's not a spider. That's a semicolon.
Oh, very interesting bug, semicolon. You like Crumb Crow.
Yes, I write Camden Crow. Now go kill a beetle and let me do my work, please, sir.
Crumb Crow. My wife, she watch all the time Crumb Crow. Very sad, very sad. She cry so much, not need sprinkler to water on.
Your wife watches my show?
Oh, yeah. My wife's favorite character, Mr. Gregory.
You mean Gregory?
That's what I say, Mr. Gregory. He's a bank clerk. Say, are you going to send Mr. Gregory to jail?
Oh, why not? I could make him guilty.
Oh, better not, or my family eat sukiyaki TV dinner in front of different channel.
So we lose a few viewers.
Oh, not so few. 97 in family. Also got cousins in Pasadena, Glendale, Redondo Beach, Cucamonga, and Hollywood.
Hollywood? Now, look, would you just take care of your bugs and I'll take care of Mr. Gregory?
So sorry.
Now, don't interrupt me while I'm...
So sorry.
Well, let me see how that sounds. Now, we, the members of the jury, find the defendant...
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Now, would you please mind your own business, please? I'll attend to this. You do your work and I'll do my work. Remember, I'm the one around here who likes the script, writes the script.
So sorry. So
Now,
sorry.
please, don't annoy me. Don't interrupt me while I'm thinking. One more interruption, I'll blow my top. I must have...
Well, good morning.
Just what I need. Our friendly banker. Now, what do you want?
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have some important papers for you to sign today. Here we are.
Well, I don't want any papers, okay? All I want is some peace and quiet. I just want to sit here peacefully, quietly, and write my story.
Yes, let him boy.
Hey! But I can help you out. Out! Hello, Marty. Marty, this place is that house. Get me a private room. Oh. Hello? Marty, will you leave me alone? No, I still don't know if he's guilty or not guilty. That's the reason I came to the hospital, for some peace and quiet so I can figure it out. Marty, you're making me an old man before my time. Look at me. I'm only 39 and I'm here on Medicare. But will you stop bothering me, Marty? One more interruption and I don't know what I'll do.
Hello, Sonny.
Who are you?
Just a friendly little visitor to brighten up your day. I belong to the HHH.
What the heck is the AHHH?
Happy Hospital Helpers, honey. It's a wonderful organization made up of girls like me who like to do our bit. And this is my day to help in the hospitals.
Oh, really?
Yes, and on Fridays I babysit, and on Saturdays I stand on corners and let little Boy Scouts help me across the street.
Well, that's very nice of you, lady. Go help somebody else.
Well, no, Sonny, you look like you need a little help.
Lady,
Yes, you do.
lady, I don't
now,
need
let's
any help.
just make
I'm
you
fine.
comfortable
Lady,
here.
please,
yeah.
lady, I'm fine.
Now, why don't you let me take those heavy notes?
Lady, please. All I want is some peace and quiet. Please,
My
lady.
goodness, you are a nervous one. Well, I've got something to calm your nerves, Sonny boy.
Lady, I don't drink.
This you'll drink is chicken soup.
chicken soup in a whiskey bottle?
Sure, why not? Chicken soup, good for coughs or colds or croup. If your spirits sag or droop, take a swig of chicken soup. Now you just lay back, Sonny.
Lady, I don't want lady.
Lay back. Now look what you did.
Look what I did.
For heaven's sake. Well, don't you worry. My chicken soup is very strong. It does as much good on you as in you. Now then, you wipe yourself off and I'll take your notes.
Lady! These notes will hold their important. I need them for a script I'm writing. Now,
Goodness sakes almighty, are you a writer?
Yes, I'm a writer.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what do you write?
Camden Cove, I write.
Camden Cove? Well, I do declare. That's my very favorite television program. I never missed an episode from the day it went on the air. Yes, sir, I watch it 4 times a week.
But it's only on 3 times a week.
Well, I go down to Tijuana and watch the reruns. Oh, you know something, Sonny? I just can't wait to tell the girls that I met you.
Oh,
Yeah, say, could you do me a favor, Sonny? Could you tell me whether you're going to have Roger Gregory found guilty or not guilty?
No, lady, I can't tell you that.
Oh, well, all the girls in my gang would sure like to know. And there are oodles and oodles of us all over Pasadena, Glendale, Redondo Beach, Cucamonga, and Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Yes, Hollywood, yes. That's a little suburb between Anaheim and Azusa. Now, can you tell me if he's guilty or not guilty so I can tell my girlfriends?
Lady, will you listen to me? I'm afraid that your girlfriends will have to be like everybody else and wait until next Wednesday to find out.
Well, Sonny, at our age, some of us might not be around next Wednesday. Now, you please tell me.
Lady, if you don't get out of here, you may not be around tonight. Now get out. Go.
Before I go, I'd just like to take a teensy little peek at those notes.
You leave these notes alone.
Is he guilty or not guilty?
I haven't made up my mind yet.
Well, you better find him innocent, because all us girls want him innocent.
Well, if jukes like you want him innocent, then he's guilty. He's guilty. That's what I'll make him guilty. Now, out.
If you find him guilty, I'll never watch your dang show again.
He's guilty.
Good heavens to Betsy. Don't you know better than to bother people in hospitals?
All right, everybody, quiet, please, on the set. I've got some revisions. Here, Vernon, here are your new pages. Now, Judge, here's revised page 32 for you. Who's playing the part of the jury foreman?
Right here, sir.
Here, I'll go over these new lines with you right now.
Thank you.
Now, let's see. Right.
Hi, Mr. Vernon.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Carmichael.
Did you get the script again?
Yes, the verdict is guilty.
Oh, dear. Well, don't you worry. It's not over yet.
Oh, yes, it is. You see, once we go on the air, I have to go by what the author said. The script says that Roger Gregory is guilty, and that means I'm off the show.
Excuse me, Mr. Vernon, would you please take your place over here?
Good luck.
Thanks.
Places, everyone, places.
Pardon me. Where do I sit?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of the writer. He told me I could be on the jury.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Pardon me. Where do I sit?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm a friend of the writer. He said that I could be on the jury.
The writer already has a girlfriend on the jury.
Oh, well, I'm his new one. He's a swinger, and so am I.
Now I know why Shannon was so late getting that script done. All right, everybody, let's get ready to shoot. Mr. Shannon, come right in. Come right in. And make it good because the author's here.
Hello, everybody. Well, how's everything going?
Just fine, fine.
Well, that's the toughest scene I ever had to write. I just couldn't seem to make up my mind whether to make Gregory guilty or not guilty.
Well, I'm glad you made him guilty. That's the way I felt it all the time. All right, let's get ready. Judge, prepare to address the jury. Roll the cameras. Action!
Order in the court. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor. We, the members of the jury, find the defendant, Roger Gregory...
Not guilty.
Hold it. What's going on here?
Yes, what's going on here?
Well, I'll tell you what's going on here. You're sending an innocent man to prison. That's what's going on.
Who is she?
Who is she? She's one of your girlfriends.
What?
What? Dirty, double-crossing, two-timer.
Pussycat, there's been some mistake. I don't even know this redhead.
Oh, a likely story.
What happened?
You see, you're an innocent man, but like Mr. Gregory, you are guilty because of circumstantial evidence.
Gregory is guilty. I ought to know. This is my show.
Camden Cove belongs to the American people, of which I am a people. Now, in your heart, you know that Gregory is not guilty. But 30 years, this kindly man who never hurt a soul worked behind a cage at the Camden Bank.
Will somebody shut this woman up?
Order in the court.
Hear me out, Your Honor.
Hear her out. Throw her out.
Do what you will with me. But first consider this grave miscarriage of justice. Why didn't Mr. Gregory deny taking that money? I'll tell you why. Because he was protecting someone. Like he protected Dr. Ingmar when he took out Victoria Carruthers' appendix and lost his eyeglasses. Mr. Gregory knew those eyeglasses. He knew where they were, but he didn't snitch. No, sir. He didn't want to ruin a young doctor's practice. He knew the doctor would get the eyeglasses the next time when he took out her gallbladder. Remember that wintry night in Camden Cove when old Mrs. Thompson, who was saying goodbye to her only son, who was court-martialed and thrown out of the army, branded a coward, and the only one who could save him was a one-armed man who was trying to send him back to prison for a crime he had never committed, even though he should have run for his life because he had only 6 months to live.
8 months.
Oh, was it 8 months?
8 months, yes.
Oh. He had 8 months to live.